Hey everybody, this is Chumar7 coming to you guys with a FNM deck. Results and afterthoughts. So first off, let's get started with the deck tech. It's Naya Pod, obviously. I've been running it for a long time now, and just improving it, and yeah, so forth. So let's get started off with the deck tech. Land base, I run 4 forests, 1 mountain, and 1 plains, for the basics at least. For the non-basics and mana fixing and utility lands, I run one Sun Petal Grove, 4 Razor Verge Thicket, 4 Copperline Gorge, 4 Cavernous Souls, 3 Gavany Township, only 3. Most lists run 4, but I like the one of Kessig Warfront because I do run a Wolf of Silverheart in the main deck, and if Wolf of Silverheart doesn't get through, Wolf of Silverheart doesn't do much. So, Kessig Warfront helps Wolf of Silverheart get there. Total of 23 lands. 1 drops, 4 Avacyn's Pilgrim. The Pilgrims are amazing. If only you could run 8 birds, I would definitely do that. But you know, Avacyn's Pilgrim still supply the mana and other things you need. It's also human, so naming human off Cavern on turn 1 isn't that bad either. Birds. 4 Birds of Paradise. My Japanese birds over here. Actually, one of my friends lent it to me. We're now sharing cards, but yeah, these 4 birds. Nothing much to say about them. You just play them. Any green deck will most likely have 4 birds. 2 drops. I run 4 Elvish Visionaries. That's all for 2 drops. The 4 Elvish Visionaries are card draw, a possible bonfire on their turn, which I've never done yet, but Elvish Visionary is still drawing cards. First game, you want to know you don't know what you're playing against, so drawing cards to get what you need is pretty relevant sometimes. And second game, since you know what you want and you're boarding in some stuff that's already good against them, you take out most of the time 1 Visionary. So 4 Visionaries total as of now. 3 drops, the obvious 4 Blade Splicer. I mean, it's a pod deck, you gotta run some Blade Splicers up in here. 2 Borderland Rangers. This deck has like a tendency to not have colored mana. Cavernous Souls isn't necessarily a colored mana. To activate your Wolf Run and your Kessig Wolf Run, and just straight up colors. Like you need some of your green and whatever. For my edition, 2 Sword of One Piece. The Swords of One Piece did work today. I've been gaining life to, help stall out the games, and just equipping birds and swinging in, winning that way. And while you're doing this, you're building up gas in your hand, so you don't really have to play anything. Just play Sword of One Piece and just play little threats on the way. And as soon as they get rid of the little threats, you get to play your bigger threats, and it's like you just started the game all over again. So 2 Sword of One Pieces, where you want to be at. I wanted to find another 3 drop, and there's no real 3 drop that are creatures that are amazing. Champion of Lambholt was going through my mind through the whole time, but it's only great if it's if it's in your opening hand. But 2 Sword of One Piece has them now, which is probably one of the best additions to the Naya Pod deck. It just gives it a little more reach. 4 drops, 4 Restoration Angel. Can't really say much about it. Restoration Angel is just restore stuff, Blade Splicers, stuff like that. It's a flyer as well, so that could be relevant at times. 3 Huntmaster of the Fells. I ran 3 now. I wanted to fit in Phyrexian Metamorph, which is what I did. I just cut a 4th Huntmaster for the Phyrexian Metamorph. Copies Swords, which is amazing. Copies Other Dudes. Copies Birthing Pod, which is relevant if you're playing against a control deck, or if you know you're not going to win early game. Just playing Birthing Pod, stacking your 3 drop to get a Metamorph copy of the Birthing Pod gives you a little more reach in order to race them. So yeah, that's what I gotta say about it. 5 drops, 1 Thraktusk. value written all over it. The 5 life is relevant. Yeah, there's nothing much to say about Thractus. Thractus is a good card. 1 Zealous Conscripts. Conscripts is really good. Stealing Planeswalkers and ultimating them off, it's killed it. I stole a Gideon tonight, but that's pretty much it. And swung for game, but that's still pretty much it. Zealous Conscripts isn't that. It's really situational. But all in all, Zealous Conscripts is really good. Also, if you have it in your hand, you have a pod on the field. Getting their creature and then sacking it, even though if you can't find anything, you just fail to find, you're able to do that. So, Zealous Conscripts is a really good card. 1 Wolf for Silverheart. The Silverheart is, like I said, if I didn't run Kessig Wolfrun, I probably would not run Wolf for Silverheart, just because the Silverheart won't get through as much. But Silverheart is just so good against other green decks, other aggro decks, and Silverheart. Makes the dudes bigger. 6-drop, my only 6-drop I run a Wormcoil Engine. My friend, or two of my friends, they're sharing collections as well. They let me borrow the Wormcoil, and I haven't gave it back yet. But I will whenever they need it. Oh yeah, the Wormcoil. The reason I don't run Sun Titan anymore is because Wormcoil, like, you know, at least in this deck, I would probably run Sun Titan if I were to go to a bigger tournament, because Delver is just whooping everybody. Sun Titan in front of Titan, but as of now, it's a Wormcoil Engine, and the Wormcoil Engine has been doing work, gaining 6 life because they can't go for the throat it, and Wormcoil is just a big dude. For your non-creature spells, I run 2 Birthing Pod. Only 2 because you're not going to the full 7 drops, and what is it? You necessarily, if you have a 3-drop and a Birthing Pod out, you really just have 2 Birthing Pods out because of the Phyrexian Metamorph. Yeah, that's just one of the things that the Phyrexian Metamorph is there for. The Metamorph is just, you know, copying pods, copying something that does insane stuff, like copying their legendary creature to kill it off, copying Titan to do whatever Titans do. And yeah, Birthing Pod. 2 Birthing Pod. You really don't want to go 3 if you don't go to 7 drops, because yeah. 1 Oblivion Ring. O-Ring is nice as a 1-of. Nothing much to say about it. Gets rid of anything. And then 2 Bonfires. Arguably the best card in the deck. You have no problem playing it early game or late game. Your mana dudes just stay there forever unless they don't bonfire you, and the bonfires are just super amazing. $45 as of now. Probably pick up your playset before it jumps or lowers down, doesn't matter. 2 bonfires. My sideboard, I probably will change the sideboard. 1 Oblivion Ring, 1 Elvish Norn, 1 Ancient Grudge, 3 Celestial Purge, 1 Tormod's Crypt, 2 Fresh Meat, 1 more Bonfire, Sun Titan, Macaeus the Lunarch, and 3 Thalia. Nothing much to say about it. My afterthoughts, well, let's go with the results as of now. Round 1, I 2-0'd a blue-red Delver deck. Wasn't really that great, but 2-0'd a blue-red Delver deck. Round 2, I 2-0'd a red-green, I don't even know what to call it, but I 2-0'd a red-green mid-range deck, I guess you could say. It had like Elvish Visionaries, Green Sun Zeniths, Acidic Slimes. Yeah. Round 3, I drew with my friend, and we went to go get some food. So it's a win-win situation there. Round 4, I played against black-red vampires. Yeah. Round 4, I played against black-red vampires. By the way, there's only 12 people there, so yeah. We did 4 rounds in top 4, And then in top 4, I played against Rug Ramp in the top 4, and I beat it 2-1. Yeah, nothing much to say about it. Beat it 2-1, and I played against Rug Pod, or not Rug Pod, Rug Ramp, Wolf Run Rug. With Ponders and Frost Titans and everything like that. Excuse me. I went to a great 3 games. Game 3, he bonfired me for a lot. Yeah. But I had a Sword of War and Peace equipped to a Thalia, so the Thalia lived, but it killed off my Sun Titan and whatnot. But the Thalia lived. Yeah. And then in top 2, we played 1 game because we felt like going. So we played 1 game and I won that game 1-0. Yeah. I ended up getting first place. I do not have any packs with me, as you could tell. Reason 1 is because I'm waiting for Return to Ravnica to release, or to pre-release and get a bunch of packs there. I'm going to pre-order a box of Return to Ravnica and everything like that. Blah 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 blah. Return to Ravnica, Shocklands, blah blah blah, stuff like that. I got 12 packs in store credit. $3 times 3 times 12 is 36. So $36 in store credit. Not a bad proposition, I guess you could say. And afterthoughts. Sideboard was really the only problem. The main deck is pretty much perfect. I don't want to say perfect because that sounds, I don't know, nothing's perfect. But I like the main deck a lot. There's nothing much I would change about it. I keep toying about, going from 7s to 6 drops. Like right now I just have a Worm Portal and the 7 drop sideboard, which is an Elishnorn. But that's the only thing I've been toying around with. And the Swords of War and Peace. The Sword of War and Peace is amazing. Yeah. But the only thing I want to change is the sideboard. Like the Mikaeus, like the Elishnorns and whatnot. Like that whole thing. The Mikaeus, Sun Titan, Elishnorn, blah blah blah. I don't think Mikaeus is right. And I'm not sure if anything is like that is right. So, that's the end of the video, guys. Thanks for watching. This is Chomark777. Comment, rate, subscribe, and thanks for watching, guys. See you guys later.